Lost and Found isn't typically the place you would find a prosthetic limb.
No, I don't think so, but that's exactly what Menasha police had at its office. Now, the unclaimed leg went a few weeks without any leads, but it now appears to have an owner, and that owner has been identified. Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz tells us how the case was solved.
This patient had
Charles Buxton has been making prosthetics for 35 years. He says this isn't the first time he's heard of one missing.
You hear maybe once in 10 years type of thing. It is odd.
The discovery happened about 2 weeks ago here on 9th Street in Menasha. A woman walked outside her front door at about 4:30 in the morning, finding the prosthetic leg lying in her front yard.
Usually it's pretty simple to track down some of those things, and get it back to them, but this is definitely not something that we would normally see.
With no missing reports, Menasha police didn't know if the leg was stolen, lost, or simply thrown out.
We're fabricating now, getting ready.
So, officers called Buxton for help.
Looking at the limb, I am pretty certain that I would know whether or not it was, at least if it was fabricated in this facility.
Buxton took a trip to the Menasha Police Department to take a look.
The limb looked familiar to me.
After a little thinking, Buxton realized the prosthetic was his own work.
The patient had passed away some time ago, obviously not actively using the prosthesis, so how it occurred that it ended up in this person's front yard, I would only venture a guess.
Not long after Buxton's identification, Menasha police received a call of confirmation.
We had a resident call. He had moved into a house here in Menasha a couple of years ago, and there was a prosthetic leg that had been left behind by the previous owner in the garage, and they had kept it.
The caller told police he decided to throw the leg out a few weeks ago. About the same time, the unclaimed leg was found.
He did say that the foot was sticking out of the garbage can, which I'm sure was, enticing to somebody going by.
Although the case may be odd, officers say having it solved makes it worth the legwork.
I'm just glad that we were able to figure out, where it came from and that nobody's missing it.
In Menasha, Ben Krumholtz, Fox 11 News.
Prosthetic professionals say limbs are generally custom made and they can range in price, typically costing several $1,000s.